Yes, because when it comes to money, especially budgeting, it can be intimidating for many, or you just may not know where to start.
Our next guest is here to help us when making those big money decisions or empowering some budget strategies. Her new workbook is called Money in Your 20s. It lays out the framework for all of us, really. Mykail James, also known on social media as the Boujie Budgeter. Boujie Budgeter. Good to have you.
It's great to be here.
And we were just talking, a DC native, but living here in DC, but you're here to help us with our money. Congrats on the book.
Thank you so much. The book is now available on Amazon, Barnes & Noble, and I wanted to create a workbook that was tactical and did not try to make you feel like you had to live your life eating rice and beans every day.
But in your 20s, it is a hard time. You're not making much money, so how do you even go about creating a budget when you feel like you are on ends meet every day?
Exactly. I think that your 20s is the best time to really start with those foundational skills, and that's what really Money in Your 20s is. It's all about the foundational skills that you need, how to think about your goals, how to create your budget, how to pick the right banks and credit cards, like all of those questions that a lot of us are having in that early stages of when we're just starting to make money and we're trying to figure it out. You take those skills and build it on when you get older.
Yeah.
Is it ever too late to learn how to do it? But like, what if somebody didn't learn, or maybe they were in a relationship where they didn't have to worry about like, how do you learn and continue to learn how to budget?
Well, getting money in your 20s.
Or 30s or 40s, right?
Yeah, it's not specifically for people in their 20s, but if you're looking for a refresh on your budget, if you haven't really had to deal with your own finances and you want a place to start, I wanted this as a resource that not only you can go through it, but you can always continue to go back to it as a reference point for you.
What if you're timid with your money? Maybe you've made mistakes. How do you empower someone to trust that they are going to do the right thing with their money?
I love to go on a money date. I talk about money dates in the book. So that is just taking some time out of your week. Maybe if you get paid twice a week, if you get paid once a week, just taking some time out of your month, your week to review your finances, look at your money, and just kind of be relaxed with it. Maybe you need a glass of wine
to take it all in.
But taking that time to really understand where your dollars are coming in from and how they're going out is really important.
All right, so you do the money date. What do you do afterwards?
After the money date, you get some ice cream or you celebrate, have whatever your reward is, because you should reward yourself for doing great work and for just taking that time to be one with your dollars.
Okay.
What about a flexible budget? You recommend that we all do this?
I love my flexible budget because when I first started budgeting, I was like, this looks like a bad report card. And I hated looking at my money as if I was doing something wrong. So I scrapped it all and did 4 steps. So first step is to look at your income. How much money is coming in from your jobs, from your side hustles, whatever. And then look at your expenses, what money is actually going out every month to help you live and thrive. And then you want to save. So whether you can only save $5 a week right now, or you can save $200 a week, that's all up to you and depends on what your goals are going to be. And then the last step is to spend your money. Like, I don't have to tell you how to spend, but I teach you how to spend your money in a more effective way.
But saving, of course, even a little bit.
A little bit goes a long way.
Okay. All right. And then what about like if there's a big purchase that needs to be made? What do we need to think about for that?
So for big purchases, I always like to go check my bank, and that is an acronym. So the B.
I got it now.
Well, you have to check your bank regardless. You know, you always open that app just to see how much money, how fun of a night you can have. If you can have like kind of a fun night or a big fun night.
Or like you're buying around.
Right. Yeah. So the B in bank stands for bring. So what does this decision bring to me? Does it bring joy? Does it stop me from crashing into pain? Like, what is that? What does it really bring to you? The A stands for affordable. Like, can you afford this? And let's say we're trying to buy a new car. So can you afford the gas and the insurance and all the extra maintenance that comes with this new car that you're going to buy? The N stands for now or later. Like, do you have to make this decision right now, or can you wait a little bit later? And then the K stands for knock off. So, you know, or dupe, however you like to say it. But is there any alternative to this decision? Can I buy a cheaper car? Can I go to a different dealership that may give me a better deal? Can I do something a little different. So that's how I like to think of my big purchases, and that's how I check my bank.
Yeah.
I love that.
This was fun. You're just,
I know.
Finances can be really boring.
Her social media, you make it fun. That's what's great. You make it so accessible.
I love to have fun with it because it's already really scary for everyone, but I want to make sure that people feel like they're talking to a friend, and that's really how I wrote Money in Your 20s. When you open the book, it says, "Hey, rich friend, you are my new rich friend," and I want people to feel like they're talking to a friend when they're reading this book.
That's awesome.
I love it. And it's not 20s, 30s, 40s, whatever you need that financial help. Mykail, thank you.
Thank you.
Congrats
Yes.
on everything.
Thank
all
you.
the success.
Appreciate it.
Mykail's new workbook, Money in Your 20s, is available now. You can go to moneyinyour20s.com, also Amazon, Barnes & Noble. You can also see her many educational and fun videos all over social media at Boujie Budgeter.